Question 18 of the Blacktown Boys 2020 Trial HSC. Show that d dx of e to the 2x cos x is equal to e to the 2x bracket 2 cos x minus sin x. So we need to show that. Whenever it says show that, we need to show all our working. So our left hand side, we need to differentiate this. So we're going to use the product rule, because there are two terms being multiplied by each other where they both are in terms of x. So u is equal to e to the 2x. So u dash is equal to, let's just double check. Here it is. F dash of x, e to the f of x. So when we differentiate this, we get 2. So it's 2e to the 2x. V is equal to cosine x. So v dash, when we differentiate cosine, our reference sheet says we get negative sine. So negative sine of x. So d dx of e to the 2x, e to the 2x cosine x is equal to vu dash 2e to the 2x cosine x plus uv dash. But when we times them together, we get a negative, so I'm going to replace this plus with a minus. E to the 2x sine x. We can see that they both have e to the 2x, that's common, so we can bring that out. We're left with 2 cosine x minus sine x, which is equal to the right hand side. Okay, so whenever there's a show that question, it gives you the answer already. All you need to do is show the working out. And once you show the working out and you get the correct answer, you know that you've got the marks. Okay, question B. Hence, find the equation of the tangent to the curve y equals e to the 2x cosine x at the point where x is equal to 0. So remember, because we've differentiated, that means we found the gradient function. So that means this here, this is the gradient function. It will tell us what the gradient is at any point for x. So here the question is saying when x is equal to 0. So when x is equal to 0, the gradient is going to be e to the power of 2 times 0, or 0, times 2 cosine of 0 minus sine of 0. E to the power of 0 is 1. Cosine of 0 is 1. 2 times 1 is 2. Sine of 0 is 0. So that means we've got a gradient of 2. Okay, so I'm assuming you'll get 1 mark for finding the gradient, but we need to find the equation of the tangent. So the equation of the tangent, we're going to use y minus y1 y minus y1 is equal to m bracket x minus x1. We've got the gradient, but we don't have a point. We do have x1, which is 0, but we don't have y1, so we need to work out what that is. So when x is equal to 0, what is y equal to? So we're going to sub that in. Y is going to equal to e to the power of 0 cosine of 0, which is 1 times 1, which is 1. Now we know, now we've got our y1. So we've got y minus y1 is equal to m bracket x minus x1, or y minus 1 is equal to 2x, or y is equal to 2x plus 1. Okay, so that's gradient intercept form. You'll get full marks for that. If the question says to leave your answer in general form, That means we need a positive x, we need everything to one side, and we need to make sure there's no fractions. So x is already positive, so I'm going to move my y to the other side. 2x minus y plus 1 is equal to 0. And that's general form.